What about you? Like, how did you grow up?
I mean, very similar in the sense where it was like a very strict religious family. We would like ride dirt bikes every weekend. Like we would go like snowboarding every week. That was like the foundation of my childhood was religion, kind of like being outdoors. So it was a very family oriented environment in that sense. But by the age of 15, like when my mother passed away, things kind of started to fall apart.
Can I ask you how it happened?
Yeah, my mother was like the most amazing woman of all time. She had breast cancer. She was diagnosed when I was like 9. And I remember like I came out of 5th grade, like math class or something like that, and she picked me up. She always picked me up from school. And there was a book in between the middle of the seats that was like how to deal with breast cancer or something like that. And I picked it up as a 9-year-old. I was like, Mom, what's going on? Like, what is this? And she's like, oh, I have something to tell you. And then, she rebounded like a superwoman like she is. When I was 11 or something, she came back full strength and like got back to her like full capabilities and was, being her typical supermother self. And then she was re-diagnosed when I was 14. Went through the same process, went through the chemo, and she was admitted into the hospice, which she had never been before. And, because she had conquered it before, like a strong woman that she is, I had leaned into her and asked her, I was like, hey, Mom, when are you coming home again? And she leaned over to me and said, never. And I still think to this day that was like the hardest moment of my life, to hear her say that. I remember it was a Tuesday morning, October 21st, 2006. My father came into my bedroom and he's like, hey, your mother passed away. And he sat there sobbing on my bed and I just sat there stoic, like not even flinching or crying or anything. And it was just, it was an experience. It was, I don't know, it's hard to say. So then she passed away and then, things kind of fell apart within the family. Both my brothers moved out. My sister had moved out. My father was like not there very often. So like I had the house to myself from 15 to 18. It was very challenging. I hate talking about this.
Oh,
right
don't.
But yeah, that's just, I mean, I've never really talked about that before, so it's like difficult for me.
I can only imagine how hard it is. So, thank you for opening up and sharing.
You are
your
like
story
honestly the
with
first
me.
person I've ever opened up to about that in my entire life.
Well, thank you. I mean, I think that says a lot.
I don't know. It's tough, losing her at that age, but I don't know. It's been eye-opening in a lot of ways. Like moving forward, I want to have a very close-knit family. I like being a father like excites me in so many ways. Mostly because of that experience I think I had. I don't know. It's hard to kind of like conceptualize.
No, I mean, I think that makes sense. I think you can go one way or the other. And, you've chosen this way. Like, you still want that family unit. Like, I think that's beautiful. Like, you could have gone the complete opposite way. That's what shows, like, your character.
I appreciate that. Thank you.